the rain-soaked streets of Gotham, where the city's secrets are buried deep, and the darkness has eyes of its own. Tonight, we tread a treacherous path, one that takes us deep into the labyrinthine psyche of the caped crusader. Buckle up, my friends, for we're about to dive headfirst into the enigmatic world of Batman Ego. Our tale begins with a man named Darwin Cooke, a name that echoes through the annals of comics. Cooke's journey to greatness began in the shadowy realm of Warner Bros. Animation back in the early 90s. Picture it, if you will. Bruce Timm himself extended a hand to the budding artist, and soon, Cooke's creative fingerprints were all over episodes like Legends of the Dark Knight and The Ultimate Thrill. But this is no ordinary comic, my compadres. No, it's a character study, a cerebral expedition that unfolds in the heart of the Batman universe. In the sprawling saga of the Dark Knight, Batman, Ego, emerges as a beacon of enlightenment. It's a torch that pierces through the midnight fog, casting long, haunting shadows across the narrative landscape. Here, in the city where justice is a riddle, Batman, Ego takes root, and we find ourselves at the crossroads of vigilante justice and the enigma that is Bruce Wayne. It's a character study, deep as the ocean and mysterious as the night. You see, in the world of capes and cowls, Batman, Ego stands alone, a monolith of intrigue. This ain't just a tale of crime and justice. It's a soul-searching journey through the fractured psyche of the Dark Knight. We wade through the muck of his relentless mission, unravel his inner demons, and grapple with the duality that is Bruce Wayne. In Ego, Cooke wields his pen like a dagger, slicing through the facade of heroism. It's not your typical spandex-clad escapade. It's a psychological expedition. The tale peers beneath the cowl, revealing the scars and insecurities that make the Bat who he is. And there, on those rain-soaked rooftops, the lines blur between hero and haunted, as Bruce Wayne confronts not just the villains of Gotham, but the demons within himself. In the aftermath of the Joker's latest crime spree, Batman pursues a low-level thug named Buster Snibbs, whom Batman had extracted the Joker's location from the previous night. Already physically and mentally exhausted, Batman is further strained when he sees Snibbs about to jump off a bridge and narrowly saves him. Furious, Snibbs explains that the Joker already knows of his betrayal, since he does not believe either Batman or the police can keep the Joker contained. He has already taken care of his family to spare them the Joker's wrath. Snibbs then unalives himself, condemning Batman with his last breath. Shaken by Snibbs' death, Batman retires to the Batcave, but continues to be consumed by guilt. As dawn rises, the guilt drives him to pledge Batman's retirement. This causes his mind to divide against itself. His revenge-hungry persona, represented by a demonic Batman, confronts his rational superego, represented by Bruce Wayne. This is where the heart of Batman, Ego beats, a psychological battle, an enigmatic dance between Bruce Wayne and the Batman. The core of this dark narrative lies within the tortured soul of the Dark Knight. It's not just a conflict between a man and his demons, it's a battle of wits, of ideologies, and the darkest corners of the human psyche. Bruce Wayne, that fractured mirror of a man, stands face to face with his own duality. The Batman, an embodiment of his inner demons and relentless drive, taunts him like a specter in the night. It's a psychological thriller, one where the line between sanity and madness blurs like the smudged edges of an old photograph. Batman's very essence is on the line. In this harrowing showdown, Cooke skillfully dissects the complexity of Batman's character. His inner torment is exposed, layer by layer, until we're left grappling with the fractured soul of Gotham's guardian. This is no mere superhero saga, but a riveting exploration of the human spirit's resilience and its darkest depths, the clash of ideals, the torment, and the question of whether Batman can escape his own shadow. The story journeys back to the very roots of Batman's torment, a family tragedy etched in the dimly lit corridors of memory, forever haunting, forever profound. In Ego, Cooke masterfully weaves the tapestry of the Wayne family's existence. We step into the shoes of young Bruce, a boy who knew love, warmth, and the reassuring embrace of his parents. We truly feel the love his parents, Thomas and Martha Wayne, held for their only son. Their love, a beacon in the dark sea of Gotham, was palpable. A profound testament to the strength of family bonds. We see their last Christmas morning together. We see Bruce given a Zorro action figure and Martha receiving her iconic pearls. It's a glimpse into a world that was too beautiful, too pure. When one remembers the dark origin of the Batman and thinks back to the pearls that fell and the shots echoed, we bear witness to the profound loss that shaped a legend. We understand the void that was left in Bruce's heart, a void that would later be filled by the Batman. In the dimly lit corridors of memory, we realize that in Ego, we're not just reading a comic. We're feeling the pain, the loss, and the agony that molded a hero. We're understanding why Batman became the force he is, standing in the shadows to protect the innocent. Within the labyrinth of the Batcave, the battle continues, not against crime, but against the darkest demons within. Bruce and Batman, two facets of the same fractured soul, engage in a chilling debate. They delve deep into their shared history, a history forged in the crucible of vengeance and justice. Batman, born from the ashes of a young boy's sorrow, recounts their journey, a journey through the smog-choked streets of Gotham. Together they walk the perilous path, the rise of Gotham's supervillain element, the emergence of the Joker, and the inexorable slide into chaos. The city of Gotham, a crucible of crime, is a reflection of their own inner turmoil. But the debate is more than just words. It's a struggle for dominance over the fractured psyche. Batman represents the unrelenting thirst for vengeance, a relentless pursuit of criminals. Bruce, on the other hand, yearns for companionship, for approval. His alliances with Commissioner Gordon and Robin reflect his longing for connection in a world where isolation is the price of heroism. But Batman, a creature of the night, refuses to be cast aside, for he is the manifestation of Bruce's darkest emotions. He urges Bruce not to retire, but to end the Joker, a ruthless act to prevent more tragedies like Snibbs' demise. The stakes are high, the choices are dire. Batman even suggests they sever their psyches, a la Two-Face, to absolve Bruce of responsibility for Batman's actions. But Bruce, with his heart heavy and his morals unwavering, rejects this dark path. The battle for the soul of Gotham, the battle within, rages on, unresolved. Bruce, unyielding in his stance, is tormented by guilt and apprehension, a weight that gnaws at his very core. He refuses to let Batman's unchecked rage spiral into the abyss. But he's no stranger to the guilt of his failures, the ghost of the past that haunt him with relentless fervor. Batman argues that his suffering is the price he must pay to protect the innocent, a price he willingly shoulders. He stands as the darkness, the guardian who wields fear as a weapon. As the deadlock stretches on, the weight of their struggle bears down on them. Batman, weary of the impasse, conjures a phantom, a gun, the same instrument of his family's demise. He dares Bruce to pull the trigger, to free them from each other once and for all. In this harrowing moment, Bruce is tempted, his finger trembling on the precipice of a decision that would change their fates forever. But Bruce, a symbol of hope as well as fear, chooses another path. He offers a counter-offer, accepting the guilt and responsibility of Batman's mission, as long as Batman vows to stand as a beacon of hope and never take a life. In this fragile ceasefire, Batman vanishes from the mindscape, leaving Bruce's psyche whole once more. But as the night falls, Gotham's relentless turmoil waits for no one. And as the city plunges into darkness, the Joker's laughter echoes, once again escaping custody, forcing Batman to don the cape and cowl to face a city that never sleeps. And so, our journey through the twisted alleys of Batman Ego comes to an end. It's a story etched in the very fabric of the night, a narrative that peers deep into the psyche of Gotham's guardian. We've traversed the labyrinth of Bruce Wayne's soul, danced on the precipice of darkness and light. In Ego, Cook masterfully stitches a narrative that resonates with the very essence of Batman. And because of its deep psychological elements, its exploration of the duality within, Batman Ego stands tall as one of the greatest Batman Noir stories ever told. But my friends, this is just the beginning of our journey through the shadowy corners of the comic world. There are more tales to unravel, more mysteries to decode. I invite you, dear viewers, to be a part of this journey. Tell me, in the depths of your thoughts, which comic you desire me to venture into next. Your comments hold the key to the next chapter in our noir odyssey. In the world of shadows, the stories are endless and the night is ever young. Until next time, my fellow detectives, let's keep peeling back the layers, one page at a time.